This is BTV Business Television.
Welcome to BTV Business Television. I'm Jessica Kaczmarczyk.
And I'm Taylor Tone. Well, today we're going back to one of our favorite places, the Yukon.
We are, Taylor. When you think of Yukon, you might think of its rugged landscape and rich gold rush history. But today, it's one of the world's most exciting mining and exploration jurisdictions, full of precious and critical minerals and opportunity.
Yukon also has made infrastructure a priority, has new and very supportive government, and plenty of discoveries waiting to be made. It's little wonder investors are paying close attention.
Literally multi-decade type of an opportunity.
I have found the sources of Klondike goldfields.
Now we're seeing the same high-grade results that the district's been known for.
We actually think it could be the next gold mine that gets built in the Yukon.
Our look at the opportunity in the Yukon is coming up next on BTV Business Television.
The Yukon's blessed with a wealth of natural resources, and right now, with the global instability that exists for a number of reasons across the world, the Yukon is well positioned to be a part of Canada's solution to solve our economic needs. There's still gold production happening in the territory, but there's also lots of potential. So we're talking critical minerals such as tungsten, we're talking copper, we're talking zinc. These are things that Canada needs, our NATO allies require as well. And so we believe that we're well positioned to develop these in a responsible way and provide reliable, stable access for our allies to get access to these minerals that they require.
Banyan Gold continues to stand out in the Yukon, advancing a multi-million ounce near-surface gold resource and adding a promising silver discovery to the mix.
Banyan Gold is rapidly advancing our ORMAC project, which already has a substantial resource with 2.2 million ounces of indicated and 5.5 million ounces of inferred gold resources. That means this project has continued to grow from its already substantial size. Deposits over 8 million ounces are very rare. We think that our deposit has potential to be even larger than that.
With a rapidly expanding resource, the company is excited for their ambitious 2026 exploration program.
Banyan has a very strategic plan for 2026 and forward. We plan to rapidly advance ORMAC towards development. So our 2026 drill program is already underway. We will drill 40,000 meters on our ORMAC property. In addition to that, we're going to drill another 10,000 meters on our regional targets. We can see that we have 10 similar targets on our 720 square kilometer land package, which we've only drilled 2%. But our maiden PEA in the second half of 2026 will be a key milestone for us.
With their latest discovery, Banyan Gold may need a new name. Banyan Gold and Silver?
In addition to our substantial gold deposit, Banyan has intersected high-grade silver and made a silver discovery similar to the kind of mineralization that's at Hecla's nearby Keno Hill lie. This very high-grade ore could potentially be open-pit mine. Wait to see what we drill this year. It will be part of our early drill program this year to continue to define these silver veins. And going to work for Banyan right now is so exciting. You know, it's the start of the drill season in the Yukon. Banyan is something that will really benefit the Yukon's economy, with 50% of our staff come from the Yukon, 30% from the local community. I love to see that something that we found in 2019 could potentially be significant to the communities around us and in which we operate, as well as the Yukon generally. So for me, that gets me up in the morning. We actually think it could be the next gold mine that gets built in the Yukon.
In addition to their best-in-class resource, Banyan Gold is fully financed through 2027, backed by a very healthy treasury after a series of strategic financings.
In 2025, Fuerte Metals, backed by industry heavyweights, acquired an advanced stage Yukon gold project from industry giant Newmont. And now, the company is bringing new momentum to this highly promising asset.
A lot of people, when we got this project, they said, who the heck is Fuerte and how did they get the coffee project out of Newmont? It's like, well, it wasn't the name of the company, it was the people behind it. We put together the company with a specific goal of bringing together a really solid management team, really strong backers. And I mean, you can't get better than Pierre Lassonde and Trinity and Agnico and now Newmont. That's the kind of backing and the kind of commitment to the project and to the team that's going to allow us to succeed and really build a new Canadian gold producer.
Fuerte's flagship coffee project is in the heart of the Yukon's Gold Rush area.
It's about 40 kilometers long by about 20 kilometers wide. So it's one big continuous land package. The coffee deposit itself has 3 million ounces of M&I resources and another 800,000 of inferred resources. And that particular resource occupies maybe 10 to 15% of that overall 70,000 hectare project.
With $300 million of investment pumped into the project by the previous owners, Fuerte sees a clear pathway to production.
This coming year, we're going to be focused on getting things ready to build the mine. It includes things like building the new airstrip to handle larger planes, putting in the construction camp for the mines. And then lastly, probably our biggest thing that we'll be doing this year is finishing the road. And that's going to be our main access both for construction and eventually for mine operations. Again, if all things go well and everything always goes perfectly in mining, we will have first gold in 2029. We want to demonstrate to the Yukon, to First Nations, to government, that it's possible to do a really good job mining and build out something that benefits all Yukoners. If you want a project that has got strong backing and is going to be in production in the next 3, maybe 4 years at the longest, I think we're the perfect opportunity for that.
With a recent, very positive preliminary economic assessment in hand, Fuerte is in a great position to become Yukon's next gold producer.
After the break, even more Yukon Gold.
We've been working on this project for 3 or 4 years now, and we've accumulated quite a significant gold resource in the ground.
We'll be right back. You're watching BTV.
In the heart of the Yukon, Sitka Gold is advancing a district-scale gold project in the prolific Tombstone Gold Belt and gearing up for one of the territory's largest ever drill programs to grow its multi-million-ounce resource.
The last few years at Sitka Gold have definitely been a growth profile for the company. We're focused on our RC project. We've been working on this project for 3 or 4 years now, and we've accumulated quite a significant gold resource in the ground so far. In 2025, we focused on our part of our exploration program on the new discovery at the Roscabelle intrusion, which includes 2.25 million ounces of gold at a grade of 0.7 grams per ton gold.
As Sitka Gold continues to grow its resource, the leadership behind their success is earning some very notable recognition in the Yukon.
We've got a strong management team at Sitka Gold, including Corco, the CEO of the company, who was recently awarded the Prospector of the Year award at the Yukon Geoscience this year for his work with the Roscabelle discovery in 2025.
It's very humbling because I know a lot of prospectors that I consider that they deserve it just as much as I do. I was instrumental in getting the company into the Yukon by going up there, doing some prospecting, finding some gold mineralization, and to take it from just a grassroots prospecting and bring it to this stage where you got, millions of ounces of gold to find, and you're doing a 60,000 meter drill program. It's pretty exciting.
At Sitka Gold, we're fully cashed up right now with the $45 million in the bank for a fully funded 60,000 meter exploration program for the 2026 season. We'll hopefully use that information that we collect during this year to inform potential PEA in the beginning of 2027. I think it's a great opportunity for investors to continue to get into this project and get exposure to the gold markets.
Sitka recently announced plans to spin out its gold and silver assets in Nevada and Arizona into a new company, allowing it to sharpen its focus on Yukon Gold. Now here's natural resource strategist Byron King on why you can't go wrong with Yukon.
I really like the Yukon. It is spectacularly gorgeous. In terms of a mining jurisdiction, it is a place where you can actually get work done. When you look at the geology, you're looking at 150 million years of just really cool geology of plate tectonics happening. And you've got lots of folds and lots of faults and lots of rocks jammed together with lots of fluids coming up from the Earth's mantle, putting those wonderful minerals inside those rocks. Yukon has the potential to be not just, a classic gold silver province, but also, copper and related metals and, minerals and metals that come out of that. There are places in Yukon where you will find stibnite, which is the ore for antimony. Antimony is another of these materials that's very critical to the world industry. There's everything up there that could be on anybody's critical minerals list.
What do you get when you combine a land package half the size of Prince Edward Island, multiple high-grade gold deposits, and backing from one of the world's largest gold producers? You get White Gold, an emerging power player in Yukon's newest gold rush.
White Gold's property portfolio in the Klondike district of the Yukon is comprised of 21 properties covering 300,000 hectares in an area which is now widely believed to be one of Canada's most prolific and emerging gold camps. It's a true district scale property portfolio. However, it wasn't until recently when our founder, Sean Ryan, was able to go there and be the first person to crack the code to discover the source of this gold and other instances of hard rock gold deposits. To date, we've discovered 3 million ounces of gold at an average grade of 1.4 grams per ton. It's the highest grade deposit in the Yukon and one of the highest grade open pittable deposits in Canada.
With standout grade already established, the next step for White Gold is to drill for more.
We're very excited to be working towards a 25,000 meter drill program. This has the opportunity to meaningfully increase the size of our high-grade resources. This will also be coinciding with the publishing of our maiden preliminary economic assessment. I think this will really open the world's eyes to the type of potential we have at White Gold.
It's a potential that has caught the eye of Canada's largest gold producer.
White Gold is very fortunate to have Agnico Eagle as our largest shareholder. They've been an incredible partner providing financial and tactical support, but through the company's history starting right from day one. And they've also shared our strategy and understand the value of owning an entire district. And we believe that this is the type of opportunity that they see in our region in the Yukon. 2026 has the potential to be a truly transformative year for White Gold, for all the stars have certainly started to align. It has been an amazing journey. We're laser focused on continuing to grow the size of our resources, but we will be aggressively drilling our flagship deposits to demonstrate the further growth potential and their unique high-grade nature. It's a literally multi-decade type of an opportunity. All this at a time where the Yukon's come into focus. We've seen a lot of investment from major mining companies, and we're just really excited to continue in advancing all the good work we've been doing over the last decade.
While maintaining a clear focus on gold, White Gold is creating additional shareholder value through a new spin-out company focused on critical minerals like tungsten and copper.
After the break, more gold, silver, and critical minerals from the Yukon.
I have found the sources of Klondike goldfields.
We'll be right back. You're watching BTV.
For over 45 years, Yukon's Klondike Gold has been exploring one of the most legendary gold districts on the planet, with roots dating all the way back to 19th century crown grants. But it's a more recent discovery that has the company gaining attention in 2026.
Klondike Gold is a mineral exploration company. We have one asset. It encompasses the historic Klondike Gold Rush goldfields, 727 square kilometers in size. We already have, as of 2021, 581,000 ounce resource. That is a backward-looking number. This year, with the added exploration that we're going to do, the objective is to meet a 2 million ounce resource with a report for February 2027.
Traditionally known for placer mining, old-fashioned panning for gold, the source of gold remained largely unknown until the team at Klondike Gold made a breakthrough that's unlocked the site's potential.
Until now, there's never been a gold bedrock source. So I reviewed the exploration prospectivity of it for about a year and said,
this is the biggest gold anomaly on the planet that's unexplained, and we should explore it. So there's 20 million ounces in the Klondike in placer. How many ounces in bedrock? It's been a 10-year voyage for me doing science experiments, and finally we're here today because I have found the sources of Klondike goldfields.
But finding the bedrock gold was just the beginning. Klondike Gold is now moving full speed ahead with a robust, fully funded drill program, working to expand the resource further.
What Klondike Gold is doing in 2026 is building on a mineral resource that was published in 2021. This year, we're going to add to that total. We plan to drill at least 8,000 meters this year, up to a maximum of 14,000 meters. The short-term goal is to have a 2 million ounce plus resource, ideally within this year. Over the longer term, we have over 130 other showings of gold greater than 20 grams per ton that have yet to be followed up.
Beyond the exploration, Klondike Gold is generating revenue from non-core placer mining leases, with companies like Armstrong Mining set to deliver up to $9.5 million in royalties and purchase payments.
Up next, it's the Yukon's Minister of Energy, Mines and Resources.
With our new government, we're bringing in a number of new initiatives. We're going to be creating a new branch of government that's focused on major mines and critical minerals. And so this will be a new dedicated branch that will be focused on the projects that are really close to the end of the process, getting towards their licensing and getting towards production. We're going to increase transparency. And so that includes the creation of an online dashboard that will allow applicants to track live where their application is in the system. The other big announcement that we brought forward is that we're going to be bringing forward an oversight committee in government made up of the senior leadership of deputy ministers from all the responsible departments that have a say in development projects. Our entire goal with these is to find early, quick wins that we can do to help increase certainty and transparency so that people see the Yukon as a very attractive jurisdiction to do business in.
With gold and copper prices surging toward record highs, Cascadia Minerals continues to advance their latest acquisition, an advanced stage copper gold project in central Yukon that ticks all the boxes: scale, location, and long-term upside.
Our flagship asset is a copper gold deposit called the Carmax Copper Gold Deposit, as well advanced 36 million tons of 0.8% copper and 0.26 grams gold, so over 1% copper equivalent. What's nice about it is it's almost all of it is measured and indicated. You know, you just don't see these kind of grades. So being able to see that beautiful chalcopyrite and bornite and kind of right where you think you're going to hit it it's amazing, and we're fortunate to have acquired it when we did.
After a strong 2025 drill program, Cascadia is gearing up for an even more active season this year.
Been exploring in the Yukon for 30 years, and you know, exploration is fun, but a lot of times you miss. We managed to do 11 holes in the fall of 2025, and 10 of the 11 holes hit. We've demonstrated that we have a great starter resource, but we've been able to expand, you know, over 90% of our holes so far. And we have a 15,000 meter drill program. We're looking to make this almost twice the size as kind of our current goal.
In a region where access can sometimes be a challenge, the company's Yukon project stands out for its strong infrastructure.
I think what makes it kind of rare is that there's just not many of these that are road accessible that are near power and in a friendly jurisdiction, where it could get brought to production a lot sooner than some of these much bigger projects around the world. So it's just a great opportunity. I started in the Yukon in 1994. Beautiful place. It's vast, it's large, the people are amazing. The mineral potential, I know I keep saying that, is absolutely incredible. So there's so much to be found up there. An amazing place to work. So that's what we like about it, and that's why we keep exploring there. We already have a measured and indicated resource that we're looking to increase the size of. We've proven that we can, and we're going to continue doing that and then get another PEA out or go to pre-feasibility in the coming years. It's going to be exciting.
And the story doesn't stop there. Cascadia also recently announced an equity investment by Agnico Eagle Mines and a strategic alliance for exploration of the Stikine terrain in the Yukon.
And next, more Yukon-based investments for your portfolio.
Now we're seeing the same high-grade results that the district's been known for, so it's a bit of a game changer for us.
We'll be right back. You're watching BTV.
With industrial demand for silver currently outpacing supply, the race is on to find new high-grade deposits. Silver North Resources, with a highly promising silver project in Yukon's historic Keno Hill Silver District, is ready to meet the moment.
Silver North's an extremely unique position to be making brand new discoveries in a historic over 100-year-old silver district that's known for its high grade. As a geologist, when you're involved with a discovery, it's kind of up there with, marrying your wife, your birth of your kids. It's that kind of like an accomplishment. And so at Haldane, we've made 3 new vein discoveries in the district, and now we're seeing the same high-grade results that the district's been known for. So it's a bit of a game changer for us.
Silver North is undertaking a robust exploration campaign to determine the full scope of their resource.
The 2026 program at Haldane will focus on building on our main fault discovery we made a couple years ago, followed it up in 2025 with great drilling results. Our short-term goal would be the definition of the main zone, just to see how big it is. 25 million ounce silver deposit would put us right up there with the average deposit in the rest of the district. Our neighbor Hecla is mining these deposits as we speak, so it makes us an obvious candidate for them to look at.
Silver North is also advancing a second project in southern Yukon and partnering with a major producer.
We've been very fortunate to partner with Coeur at our TIM project. This is an emerging CRD district. CRD is just carbonate replacement deposit mineralization, silver, lead, zinc. Coeur's done a wonderful job building their resource at Silvertip and have now taken a district scale approach, looking at this emerging CRD district, and TIM is part of that program. They've optioned the project from us. I'm extremely bullish on silver. The silver demand, we can't keep up with it as an industry. For somebody who's looking to invest in a pure play silver explorer, we provide great leverage to the metal, and on the exploration side, we're set up very, very well for a good silver market here for the next couple of years.
Set up very well indeed. With millions in the company's treasury, Silver North is fully funded for drilling through the end of 2027. Thanks for joining us today for BTV Business Television. I'm Jessica Katrachak.
And I'm Taylor Tone. Follow us right here at Business Television and be part of a growing community turning insight into action. And until next time, may your portfolio prosper.